So welcome to another Q&A show. In this one, we're actually going to be doing things a little differently. We're actually going to take some questions directly on Twitter. So I'm basically going to look up some people that need some help on social media and see if we can help them. All right, guys, so we're actually going to be taking some questions on Twitter this time. So I'm not sure what questions are going to be put on here. So let's just dive into it and see what kind of questions we get and how can I actually help these people. All right, so our first question is from @ptor76. He says, my Instagram refuses my ads and blocks my pictures, and Facebook does not show my work to more than 25 people unless I pay. Is there any other medium I can start growing safely? So I think he does tattoos. And Peter, there's obviously other avenues. There's TikTok, right? There's YouTube. But obviously Facebook and Instagram, they're the biggest giants. I would say maybe start posting just the artwork of your tattoos and have people start coming back and liking your page. Maybe that can help as far as stopping the block. Another thing too is maybe start another ad account, because sometimes if you keep getting your ads blocked from one ad account, just switching the ad account does wonders. So those are two things I would suggest you do too. On Instagram, if you want to grow organically, you can probably have an assistant or something going to the local hashtags of your city and start commenting and liking people's stuff, so that way you can grow organically that way. So just try a couple of those things. So that's one. We have two. Our second question, which is from @Emily_Davies29. She says, does anyone have any recommendations for good publishing tools for Instagram and Facebook? We use Later.com and Hootsuite. There's another one called Sprout Social as well. Later.com is the more, I would say, cost-efficient one. So try those platforms, Emily, and see if they help you. So our next question comes from @Shattered_Fear, right? Shattered Fear. They say, how do y'all, coming from Twitter, how do y'all grow on social media platforms? Do you use multiple platforms? What's your favorite platform? Just looking for some pointers. That's a good question. Usually what I see is people grow on one platform. They really pay a lot of attention on that platform, because people can tell if you're creating one piece of content and putting it on all those social medias, which is no problem with that. But if you really want to grow in terms of followers, focus on one, preferably maybe TikTok is the easiest. Then start spilling those followers into other platforms. I would say build one pillar and have that pillar help you build the other ones. So that's just a short, quick answer to that one. All right, in our last question, Instagram still has our account blocked from being able to like or comment, like no way to communicate to get this fixed. Can anyone help? It's been a week. In this situation, I understand where they're coming from as far as, hey, if you're commenting and liking too many things. Unfortunately, with Instagram, there's not a lot of things that you can do if they've done something. Usually people either start new accounts. What I can tell people to kind of avoid this is, if you're doing the engagement strategy, try not to do it, the same times every single day. Try to sporadically do it and organically do it. Don't get any bots, because that's where Instagram really is knocking down on bots. So I've seen this happen before, mainly to bots. So just, I would say hold off, wait for a little bit. And this just gives me a chance to segue into another thing. If you're still being blocked, create another Instagram account, but make sure to let every single one of your fans know, hey, this is where we're going to be. So do a post, say, hey, this is where we're going to be. We're going to be over here, and try to get their email addresses. You're noticing a lot of influencers try to grab emails, texts. They try to text you because they want a direct relationship with their customers. So this just lends into a good segue of, have followers, yes, but make sure you have a database, more importantly, so you can avoid this stuff. So I know this exactly wasn't the answer, but this is just a way to avoid this issue moving forward, okay? So with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for another Q&A. We'll see you in the next one.